Alrighty, that was something, but this is even better. Here we are. It is the tribute for Mike Beekman, 70 here at Talladega Next Up Affinity Racing Series action. I am Brandon Richard, along with my esteemed co-host, Joshua McQuiggan. Josh, how we doing tonight, bud?
Howdy, howdy, howdy. We are doing quite well. I'm quite excited for this race here tonight. Talladega Super Speedway, going to be a fun one. A lot of cars here tonight. I saw 48 when I got in here. Make that 49 now. I believe a few of these guys are going to get removed, but it's going to be a full field tonight. A lot of fun, jammed-packed action here from the Talladega Super Speedway.
Whatever jam-packed action means. Here it is. Boom. A bunch of... This says privateer, but we all know you guys have you have homes. Here we go. Qualify. You know what? I don't like that one. I want to see this one. Let's see this one. Yeah, this one's way cooler. Boom. We are about ready to go tonight. Wilkerson and Barrows. Your front row, Sims and Frady. Second row, third row, Todriff and Wilson. Row 4, Longyear and Husson. Bunch of new names tonight, actually. Beekman and Murphy. Row 5, row 6, Marino and Rickman. Alan Rickman. I'm just kidding. Warren and Lang. Row 7, Walker, Scare, Eskridge, Dolly, Carty, McElroy. Nope. Steele. Yeah, Michael. Steele, McFarlane, Wentworth. Good God almighty. Yates, Jawa, Dreiling, Wetmore. Row 20. Falovich and Philbrick. Nippers, Tiller, Herring, Miniker, Brown. These are just a bunch of the Cup Series guys. Heel, Houck, Goodwin, Skirbo, Sarton, Valley, Wingard, Case, Haas, McGill, French, Leaf, and Anthony Young. 49 MF and drivers tonight, brother. That is a lot of drivers. That is a bunch. Josh, you want to talk about tonight's race information here as we pull it up on the screen?
Yeah, it's going to be a long one, 70 laps here from the Talladega Super Speedway. The field run going to be quite different with the draft and everything. It can play out pretty interestingly. They might even be able to go longer than what you see there. It says 15 to 19 laps, but hey, you never know. Somebody might be able to stretch it. The fuel strategy games will be interesting. We'll see what they can do with that. We have one set of tires on these cars, 3 in the pits, and this race is always going to be powered by backmarker.shop.com.
Backmarker.shop or backmarkershop.com. Either or, I own both. It doesn't matter. Backmarker.shop right now, save 10% on your order on items that are already on sale in the store. Use that promo code Affinity10. Looking at the weather right now, it's 83 degrees, 56 degree humidity, overcast with a 6-mile-an-hour wind. And what I can do is pull this up real quick. 94 degree track temperature, probably only going to get hotter as it's 1:30 in the afternoon here in the simulator. Bunch of people wrecking apparently. Not sure what's going on there. Oops.
Well, Brandon, who is your backmarker.shop pick to win here tonight?
I picked Mike, but he doesn't have a team. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to pick... You know what? Matthew Heel is going to be my pick to win tonight. Matt Heel, there he is. Let's take a gander back here. The 173 machine. New subscriber, Casey. Herring, Season 3 Next Up champion. Right on time. That's my pick. Who you got there, partner?
Dylan Dreiling for the win. He's always fast during our Super Saturday events on Saturday nights. Always great at these super speedway style of racing. He has a few teammates in here tonight. I know Drew Jawa being one of them. He should have some help along the way here. I do have Dylan Dreiling to win tonight.
All right. My fan cam is really high up, so we're not going to do that one. But we're going to hit the NASCAR. We're going to hit that one. NASCAR camera. That pit pace car is going to take a hard left turn. Wilkerson dragging the field to the backmarker.shop restart zone. And ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Mash the gas. Green flag. Next up, series action at Talladega. Lego.
Side by side as they race off down into turn 1 and 2. Wilkerson on the bottom getting pushed by the 6 of Sims. Barrows up top. Super Saturday member himself there in the 90 machine. Barrows getting pushed by the 40 of Frady. Behind them, they have Todriff there in the 5th position.
You sound so bored. Wake up. Get this kid some coffee.
Do I sound bored?
Oh, 100%. Wilkerson and Barrows leading the field around here. Lap number 1. So far, so good. Jolene Sims back there in the 3rd position in that 6 machine. Little gap on the top lane. Not really doing much, but still side by side as they are coming back to the stripe. 1 lap completed around Talladega. 69 more to go. We're going to get Beekman in here to discuss the sponsorship of the race momentarily. Obviously, the issue with the momentary hiccup. That was an issue. Beekman right back here in the 95 machine in 9th position. So far, so good. There on the bottom row, looking real good. Front row, nothing to it. We're racing.
Being a super speedway style of race, these guys are going to be side by side throughout the entire event, basically. They might string out a little bit here later in the run, get single file, just kind of ride around. But for now, we are side by side racing for the lead. Wilkerson, Barrows, 1-2 right now. Wilkerson down there on the bottom getting pushed by Sims. Talladega Super Speedway here, all about momentum. The energy in these lines, how many cars each one of these lines have. It's not really going to come down to skill. It's going to matter about who's pushing you, how many cars you got behind you when it comes down to the end of this one.
Absolutely. Car down to the low side. Yeah, I believe that's Joey Murphy. Now on the low side, trying to get back up and rejoin the field here.
A lot of cars just trying to play it safe and avoid any wrecks. That's Kevin Ritchie in the middle there. He got in a little bit loose.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and peek back up front here. Barrows still side by side. A car on the high side.
Looking to make a 3rd lane happen. Talladega very wide. You could even fit 4 here.
Ethan Walker there, I believe that is him leading the field.
Oh, they're 3 wide. That is very tight. They gather it back up.
John Steele.
Not going to cause a wreck quite yet.
And that 22 machine right there.
John Steele leading that 3rd lane. Not a lot of help out there, but they're going to try and make a charge to the front with the little cars they have. You can see they're just losing time here on this front pack. Back up front here, Nathan Barrows has a nose ahead, getting huge shots from the 40 of Matt Frady. A lot of help. That 76 machine as well of Wilson is giving some shots to the 40 of Frady. They got a 3-car lineup here. They're all working well together. So is that bottom line. Is Wilkerson going to shoot up to the top side? Getting pushed by the 90 of Barrows now. Sims to the lead of that bottom line. Getting pushed by the 54 Todriff as they head off into turns 1 and 2. Side by side. Once again, that 3rd line still trying to build up.
So far, so good. 5 laps completed.
I'm surprised we've gotten this far in without too much chaos.
No.
This is a big field.
Very great. It's a very good turnout. I'm impressed and happy that we've had so many come out tonight. Let's go 95 in the chats. Hystrus in Camera 4, thank you so much for the follows. Painfully Average, appreciate the follows. And Cardinals 121 with the Prime 7-month subscription. If you're on Amazon Prime, almost 3 wide, 4 wide, why not? What the hell's going on there? Big shot from the 43 coming to the 90 of Barrows.
That outside line got all disoriented They're going to try and gather it back up, see if they can rebuild this momentum here on the top side. Barrows making another charge side by side for the lead with Sims. I don't believe it's going to be enough. They will get the momentum off the corner there with Wilkerson and Barrows on the high side, but it's not going to be enough. That bottom line has a lot of energy right now. Very fast. They get a little bit squirmy out of the corner. I might be proven wrong as Barrows to the front of the pack. Going to drop down to the bottom and take the lead for his first time tonight.
New leader Barrows still. Oh no. Wilkerson powering on the high side, pushed by Beekman there in the 95 backmarker machine. Backmarker hype in the chat. Let's go CMS.
Speaking of backmarker, I am looking towards the rear of the field here. James Goodwin is leading a pack back here. They're all kind of hanging out, trying to avoid any chaos. This is a team pack in here. Halk, Weingard, McGill, and Goodwin. All a bunch of teammates back here, kind of riding around playing the JGR game. Trying to do that Denny Hamlin strategy. Collect 20 points and move on.
There you go. Blimp Cam brought to you by Innotrative, one of the many sponsors of the Affinity Racing Series and all of our amazing shows. Ad breaks in progress right now, and if you aren't, if you're watching this on the VOD, what's up? Shout out. Shout out. 90 being pushed by the 6 of oh my good lord. Sims. So I know I did. Todriff there on the bottom behind Sims, Beekman, the 76 of Wilson. Noah Longyear in the 44. There you go, the X-Side, one of the X-Side machines, I believe, Marino, right there behind him in another.
Still side by side at the front of this field. That second pack is starting to form. They're starting to get a little bit single file. It is kind of chaos back there. Everything up front, there's a little bit more organized. As 3 wide to the top, led by Dylan Dreiling in the 183 machine. Getting pushed by that 78, the black furniture row 78 machine. The 76 going to jump out in front of the 83. Going to get a huge shot as they head off through turns 3 and 4. That third line has a lot of momentum. Kind of first time we've seen it get this far all night. Only 3 cars up there as of right now. Drew Jawa down there in the 38 machine. He is teammates with the 183 of Dylan Dreiling. Going to be interesting to see if he jumps up out there. They're
Take a shot
starting to get up there.
Josh says, interesting tonight. 3 wide.
3 wide.
It is 10 laps into a 70-lap race. And we got side drafting, bump drafting in the corner. We got 3 wide action for the entire field right now. Let's hit that blimp cam. Yeah. Middle line has no help. Top line dominating here. The 76 drops down. Dreiling still on the top side with Ryan Miniker in that 78 furniture row machine right behind. The 27 Eskridge behind him. Another big shot in the corner. Got our eyes peeled here.
Barrows
Go ahead, buddy.
got to stuck up to that 76 machine. Huge shot was given to him. He was able to hold it straight. That middle line now going to start coming back a little bit stronger here. Spearheaded by Jacob Wilkerson. Getting pushed by the 95 of Beekman. Going to hang on the left rear quarter panel. That could have ended in disaster. Luckily for Wilkerson and Beekman, it did not. Ryling now leading the top line, trying to get a run.
Oh.
They've kind of lost all their momentum out there. Brandon?
I need a nap right now. This is, I don't know. Why are we doing this right now?
Lap 11, a little bit too early for all this. Beekman starting to pull away from that 05 machine.
Let's talk about the race info we looked at earlier. That fuel run is going to be coming into play here very soon. Lap 11 approaching 12 here in moments. And I believe that fuel window is going to open up here in the next maybe 3 to 5 laps.
The cars that are leading these lanes, they will run out of fuel faster than everybody else who's pushing. The pushers, actually, they might not.
Hey, Josh, can I talk to you over here for a second?
Yeah.
Hey, can you pretend, like, we're not live right now. Can you pretend like we're at the track and give me a little more energy, like you're having to yell over the cars and trucks?
Is that what you want?
Could you do that?
Do I have to scream?
Could you
for
do that
to...
for us,
Okay,
Josh? Could you do it for
maybe,
us?
maybe
We're three
we'll
wide through
figure
the
it out.
whole
Oh
damn
man,
field. I feel like we deserve it right now. The 76 being pushed by Barrows. The 43 of Wilkerson, that second line right behind him, Beekman, Dreiling, and who is it? Miniker still on the top side. They got a new helper there in the 138 of Drew Jawa.
I
Welcome to
said
the
he'd be
front.
up there.
He'd be up there with Dreiling, Jawa, Dreiling, Jawa, two of our Cup Series drivers, Mondays, 8:30, 7:30 Central, right here on twitch.tv/Race Affinity with Michael McElroy and myself, Brandon Richard.
Anyways, I was saying.
Oh, we got one in the wall there, Miniker.
Everybody gonna go down below the apron to avoid it.
Car
Miniker
high.
collects it very off the pace now. I believe the right front of that 78 machine is gonna be broken. I don't know if he'll be able to get it back up to speed.
Not sure. Oh man, Wilkerson. And look, what the hell's happening here?
Back up front, Wilkerson to the lead.
There we go.
iRacing is losing its mind.
Yeah,
there
that
are
was
too many cars out here.
That's not. There's really not. It was my scoring and timing that was losing its.
iRacing was not rendering the cars up front, so it started to lose it and shuffle these cars down the order.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, wait, where Wilson and Wilkerson are just dropping down the order, and I'm not seeing anyone scramble here. As we got Beekman now leading the second line on the top. The 43 of Wilkerson to the front here with Wilson pushing and Barrows. Sims, Todriff, Rickman, Longyear, Dreiling, Marino, your top 10 as 14 laps have ticked away here, approaching 15, and there are cars inbound for pit road.
Wilkerson coming down pit road here, followed by Beekman. Wilkerson almost getting into the grass there, coming onto pit road. A lot of pit stops getting called out here. The 66 will be coming in this time as well. Back up front, Barrows pushing the 76 machine of Wilson. They round the bend here in turns 1 and 2. They've single filed out a little bit after Miniker got involved in that incident there earlier. They're starting to play it a little bit safer.
Shout out to parenting. Beekman in the chat. Let's hear who you guys got in the chat right now. We got 15 laps ticked away. Barrows shoots to the bottom here, followed by a gaggle. Turns him! Oh, Frady!
76 machine goes around. A lot of cars involved.
Wilson up onto the track. Caution is out. Unbelievable. Matt Frady, Logan Wilson crashed. Let's take a gander here, and I want to go to the Innovative spy cam. Where the hell is that camera at? Clickety clack, 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 click, clack. Nope, that's my screenshot one. All right, here we go. Let's ride on board here. Logan Wilson. We are approaching pit road. Oh, good Lord, they are wrecking behind him. Pause. Matt Frady. Let's go back. All right, we are coming to pit road, and then Beekman jumps the line. Oh, no. Beekman jumping the line in front of the 8, collecting the 40 and the 76. Heavy damage to the 95 of Beekman, Frady, 8, and company. Do we need to take another look at what happened?
Heavy damage for our points leader of Matt Frady.
All right, I want to. We're gonna do the thing. Real time here, Matt Frady in the 40, and you'll see the 95 jump down in front of the 8, collects the 40, and just nowhere to go. But you know what we get to do right now. You know what I'm about to do. Let's turn a negative into a positive real quick. How about that? I think that's what we need to do. So I'm gonna bring him in here. Zachary Beekman, what did you do?
I kept that to let me in on the bottom line because I had no fuel at all and nobody let me in, so I had to pit from the high line.
There you go.
I wasn't gonna make it back to pit road the next lap.
Well, guess what? I was bringing you in here anyway on the first caution because the stream crashed. I didn't get to you in the pre-show, so let's turn a negative into a positive here. Tell us what tonight's all about, bud.
I just wanted to sponsor this race for my dad. He's, not with us anymore. About 5 years ago now, he passed away from leukemia. I just wanted to sponsor this race and, spread awareness for cancer and all that good stuff.
And we have some photos here. Big Michigan fan, I see.
Oh yeah, big Michigan fan.
Oh boy, everyone has their flaws. No, Michigan.
Yeah,
I'm an LSU fan. I have no room, dude. No room.
At least they won the championship last year.
That's what. Hey, you got you one. My stepdad is indeed a Michigan Wolverine fan, and I have indeed said to him, "I'm like, you got one." So I don't want to hear it anymore.
There we go. Yeah.
Bud, Mike Beekman, absolutely. Zach, we're hoping you can get some of the damage fixed up. Get back out there and put on a show, brother.
That's what I'm hoping for. Hope I can get my laps back and win this race.
Let's go, dude. We'll talk soon.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Tribute from Mike Beekman, 70 here. Affinity Racing Next Up Series action. We are under caution for the first time tonight with a incident involving Zachary Beekman, Matt Frady, and I believe that was Wilson?
Yes.
There's a lot of names on here, man. I'm having Logan Wilson pulling off the track or pulling off of pit road currently right now, looking to rejoin the field. I hear slappy feet. Who's in my freezer?
Our points leader was caught up in that incident last week. Second in points, Thomas Halk was caught up in an incident that could help him close the gap if the 40 machine has too much damage here to continue, or it could affect him later here in the race. That could be major problems for Frady. I don't think Frady's in a chat. We can see. Yeah, Matt Frady's not in one. He never is. But we do have second in points, Thomas Halk. Yeah, he's P8 there. Tell you what, right in front of Dylan Dreiling, there is trouble. There.
Green flag.
The 60 machine of Walker got a massive checkup there on the restart. He possibly missed a shift or something. Todrith hit him quite hard when they got going there. They're starting to build back up a little bit momentum, but that was weird there on the restart. I'm not exactly sure what happened to the 60, but they are very well connected now. have a huge run there on the top side. The bottom lane can do nothing about it. The 60, a Walker to the lead, getting pushed by Todworth. Michael McElroy shoots up to the top side, getting help from Dylan Dreiling. Racing off into turns 3 and 4. They don't have a lot of help there on that outside lane. The 43 of Wilkerson is going to move down to the bottom of the track with the 54 of Todworth. They have a lot of room between them and that second lane there, getting shoved by Drew Jawa. It's going to be the 44 machine of Longyear. He is new to this series. Left out to dry. Well, it is a year-long format here for the Next Up series, but... Oh, the 05 machine involved as well! Caution is out a little prematurely. They do collect it. Samuel Ling in the 70. He has a blown motor. You can see it pop right there. I'm not exactly sure what happened to the motor of the 70 machine. Oh, I think he was downshifting to avoid the wreck, and he blew the motor. You can see it dead in the water there. Just a late block there for the 54 machine. He tried jumping up to the high lane to take the momentum away from them, give it to himself, and it just ended up with him in the outside wall. Aggressive moves here early at Talladega. That will be costly for the 54 machine of Zach Todworth.
Back here live, the Affinity Racing Next Up Series Talladega Tribute for Mike Beekman 70. I'm Brandon, that's Josh. And we are joined by Michael McElroy.
Hello.
Hey, bud. I wanted to talk to you real quick about that run up there on the high side with Dylan. Then he just totally bailed on you. Go ahead.
No. Rightfully so on his part.
No
It was,
momentum.
the lane wasn't moving.
Nope.
Sorry, my wife's behind me trying to mess me up.
Get out of here, Dolly.
So Dylan and I, we just didn't have the run. I don't think we had the help that we needed up top. But yeah, that was why he dropped down.
Absolutely. And
then I wanted to drop back anyway, so.
Heading down the backstretch right now, getting ready for a restart. Mike, talk to us about our race with reason.
Hey, so Race with Reason, everything we do here is for charity. So if you guys want to head over to the link, givebutter.com/raceaffinity. We are raising money for a race against blindness this season. So far, we've raised $640, I believe, $638, I think is what it is. So we're doing an amazing job. Raised over $4,000 so far for charity over 4 seasons. So appreciate all the drivers who come out. Hopefully all the drivers who attended just because it's Talladega choose to stay with us and do some good while doing a hobby you love to do.
There you go. And it's really easy. Raceaffinity.com or givebutter.com/raceaffinity. Mike, we'll see you later. Love you. Bye. Yell at Holly for interfering. Pace cars bringing that field around. We got Devin Wentworth, Will Haas, front row, Drew Jawa, Jacob Wilkerson, Ethan Walker, and Noah Buzz Longyear in the 6th position. Aaron Warren, Spencer Leaf, Eric McFarland, and Tom Wetmore, your top 10 pace car. Looks to the left and goes, I'll go this way. Heading toward that backmarker.shop restart zone. And we are going to get our butts back to racing momentarily. Talladega, I forget where it's at. Green flag back in the air. We gone.
We get back going green here. Wentworth trying to jump up to the high lane, or maybe he's just going to sit there in the middle. I'm a little bit confused to what he's doing there. Drew Jawa there, I'm trying to figure out who's who, jumps up to the outside lane after getting a huge run on Devin Wentworth. Jacob Wilkerson going to jump up there and trying to follow him
Holy
through.
crap.
Wentworth going to side suck the 43 machine. It could end badly. Going to pull himself back down to the bottom lane. Getting huge shots from, I believe, the 44 machine there of Longyear. Getting shoved here through turns 3 and 4.
Hey, take a breath. Taylor-esque, thanks for that follow. Appreciate it. Bad Wolf Val. Gifted tier 1 sub to Fat American Trucker.
Wentworth goes around. Much. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but Wentworth comes back up into the field and collecting. I'm not sure who that is on the outside lane. Barrow's around in the background as well.
That is Wentworth. That is McFarland. Holy hell. Unbelievable.
Wentworth almost went airborne as he slid through the grass down the front straightaway. Thankfully for him, he did not roll over a bunch of times. I've done that a few times here at Talladega.
Dude, we've raced opens before, we know. Or we've
here on
raced
Super Saturday.
We're gonna stop it right here. We're gonna keep it right here. And we're gonna jump into the innovative far chase cam. I want to get further away. I need to back this camera up. There we go. All right. Devin Wentworth on board and just gets hooked coming down. And then back up into everybody. 37 gets collected. And I believe another unfortunate. And they just touch again because, why not? So we're gonna watch Barrows. Oh, he blinked out all the hell. Awesome. There it is. Okay. Oh boy.
For Break Weekly.
Well,
Huge case of Arca Break.
pit road's busy. Talk to us, Josh.
Here we are, all the cars coming down pit road. Let's see if they keep it together this time. Last time they headed down pit road under caution, they ended up wrecking each other. It looks like we're gonna get off clean this time. It is chaos on pit road. Everybody's down here on pit road. Everybody just taking fuel. Tires aren't really important here at Talladega Super Speedway. Not something these drivers have to be concerned about. Maybe a little bit later into these runs, they could think about taking 2 tires. The tires do help the maneuverability of the cars.
Backmarker.shop right now. Use code Affinity10. New hoodies, new shirts, new beanies, new stuff. Right now, backmarker.shop. First or last, represent the back of the pack. Backmarker.shop. Get better. Boy.
Tell you what, I'd like to talk to Nathan Barrows after
I
getting
don't
Arca
want to talk to Nathan Barrows right now about getting Arca braked. That is silly.
He was running good earlier. I do want to know what he's going to do to recover.
We know what
and
he's
get
we
back
know
up
what
to
he's
the
going
front.
to do. It's Nate Barrows.
Do we know what he's going to do?
Yes.
Is that right?
No, 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 no. No. This isn't that. That's not that stream. Eel, if you were in Discord, I'd throw your butt in here, but you're not. Hopefully that got settled. 27 laps ticked away here. Remember to join us every Monday night for our Cup Series action. Talladega is coming up this Monday, 8:30, 7:30 Central, right here on Twitch. Every Wednesday, it's us. Hey, what up, though? Josh and I handling the call for the Next Step Series. What's going on next week? What are we doing?
Next week is an off week.
You know what I mean?
Here
What,
in the
it is.
Next Step Series, but
October
the next
2nd. That's wrong. October 2nd is the no, the off week is after that. Iowa's next week. Xfinity cars.
Well then, learn something new every day.
You're really bad at this whole telling me stuff thing. You're fired. Come back. I need you. All right.
We head off into Iowa though.
Yeehaw.
Iowa. Here in the Next Step Series. Those cars are going to be very loose around there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like there's going to be a lot of cautions.
Ah.
Iowa's it's a tricky track.
We don't have nearly as many people gutted as I thought we would have by now. 28 laps to go, or 28 laps ticked away here. Uh-oh. Jaheim Carty using Waffle House's local hotspot right now, leading the pack. I'm sure Wilkerson, Wetmore, Longear, and Leaf are looking at that going, right on.
If I were Wilkerson there in the 43 machine, I'd be a little bit worried about that 56 at Carty blinking in and out. You're going to be pushing that 56 machine all the way around this racetrack. If they're having internet issues, it could create a wreck.
Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Every now and then. Barrows joining the field now. Lights out on the pace car. Lots to unpack there still. Like I said, lots of cars out there. Kevin Ritchie of the Ritchie clan. Of Clan Ritchie. Jonathan Dolly up now currently to P11. Biggest mover right now, Thomas Wetmore at 24. But look at Spencer Leaf up 43 positions. Anthony Young up 27. Quite a few movers and shakers here. That pace car is going to go get a corn dog and eat it the long way.
They're stacking up there on.
Of course they are.
There.
It's super rad. Carty, Ritchie leading the field to the backmarker.shop restart zone. That flagman's going to have it ready to go. But we are green at Dega.
Carty leading that inside lane, gets a huge jump on Wilkerson. That's not going to be good for them as that outside lane is hooked up. Carty's going to jump down to the bottom line, get out of the way. Ritchie now moving to the bottom, getting pushed by the 43 of Wilkerson. Wilkerson's been fast all season so far, trying to get a win under his belt, pushing a lot of cars here. so far. He's not led too many laps, but he has been a pusher. That outside lane stacking up a little bit. Spencer
Yeah.
Leaf going to be that second car on that outside lane, pushing the 44 along here.
Trying to keep everyone in frame here. That is first through about 15th, I'd say. Where the hell did he go? Steele in there now. P7. Leaf is blinking. Palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. Something like that. Spotter cam as they whip around turn 1 now. Wilkerson, Wetmore, Longyear, Ritchie, and Walker. Single file Steele with Leaf on the outside. Husson. Dolly back there. P9. P10, Aaron Warren. Take a gander at that paint scheme there. Pushing the 88 of Joe Husson. 74 back here of Dolly, all over 27 Eskridge. That guy, Miles. Appreciate you, homie. Welcome in. Get comfy. I'm moving that because it's in my way. There we go.
Wetmore, Wilkerson side by side for the race lead as they race off in turns 1 and 2. It has swapped around a little bit. The ticker's being all sorts of weird right now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's up with it.
Oh, don't talk about my ticker, bro. Leave my ticker alone, man.
Longyear has a lot of help out back there from that 60 Machina Walker. They are new to the Next Up series. They just joined here today. A lot of new faces getting their first taste of ARS Next Up action here at Talladega, side by side for the race lead as they head off into the front straightaway. Lap 31 of 70. Halfway into this race. It is it's been an interesting one so far. Not too many incidences. The ones that we have had have not collected too many cars. Not seen the big one yet. We just gotta wait for that big one. That big one is feared. It collects a lot of cars. Oh, Spencer Leaf, iRacing is now bugging. It looked like the 106 of Spencer Leaf lost his nose. I'm not sure what happened there. I believe it might be an internet issue for the 106 machine. Calling it out on race chat now. Yeah, that 106 might have to move out of line. We'll wait from a call for race control. You see Dylan Dreiling, Drew Dubois racing up there on that high side, trying to get a huge run. Gonna go 4 wide back there. Gonna work out well for them, surprisingly. Moves like that don't usually work, especially pretty early into a race like this one. But they're gonna try and make their way up to the front and battle for this race lead. Looking back up towards the front of the field, the Longyear there in the 44 machine, side by side with the 43 of Wilkerson, trying to get the run there off of the corner. Wetmore leading in the 08 machine. He's going to back up there to the 43 machine. Huge push down the back straightaway. Spencer Leaf getting a little bit wobbly there at a line. The 44 machine side by side with the 08 of Wetmore. That bottom line is a lot faster in the corners right now. That third line also has a lot of energy right now, spearheaded by Dylan Dreiling and Drew Dubois.
Wetmore, Longyear, Wilkerson, Leaf right now. Leaf still on my end having some sort of connection issues. We're 3 wide for the lead. Why the hell not? Dreiling again on the high side. Jawab behind him, Steele there in the mix of everybody. These camera angles are just absolute shite tonight.
Race control just calling out to the 106 machine. The internet issue has gotten a little bit too much. Race control has now called it out. They're going to see if they can get it figured out. If not, that 106 machine will have to drop to the rear end of the field. It's kind of going to be hard. He's there 3 wide in the middle. I'm not sure how he's going to do that.
Alt F4.
That may work. The 44 machine going to jump out to the outside lane in front of Dylan Dreiling. Dreiling gives a huge shot to that 44 machine. The inside lane has no energy there. They're far from connected. The 43 machine pushing that 51 or the 08 of Wetmore.
Josh, if you pass out on me, it's my responsibility. You understand that? Breathe.
Hey, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, and you can get to it in time. It's all right. You're going to pass out on me, kid. You're going to be like, and I'm just going to hear a thud. And it's just like, all right, this is me now. 2x2 now. Holy crap. We got issues. Spencer Leaf involved. Did not cause it. Oh, boy. Let's take a look at what happened here. Alrighty. Oh, good. Right underneath that's probably not the most ideal person to. Who the hell was that wrecked with him? Who's in front of who was that? Josh. He's gone? Where'd Josh go? I don't know. Oh, there he is. All right. The 08 and the 106. Where the hell is the... Yeah, I need... Who's the 08? I don't know who that was that wrecked. I don't know. You just see everybody kind of getting tangled there. Oh, that's Joe Husson getting him involved as well. There's a whole mess. There's a whole dang old mess right there, man. Pit road's busy as well, as always. But we're gonna get some Sunoco fuel, some fresh Goodyears, and get back out there. 37 laps completed. These drivers do get 3 sets of tires in the pits, and we are under caution for the 4th time. So lots of no tire stops here. 7-second, 8-second, 6-second fuel stops for a lot of these drivers in the top 10. There you go. Boom. Bippity boppity boo. Longyear out of the pit, or that is yeah, Longyear out of the pits currently. Take a gander here. Some Toyota. The world. Let me refresh the overlay. Must refresh. Reloading. Nope, that didn't fix it. Cool. Doing that little glitchy crap where it shows Longyear's in the pits, but he's not. Okay. Get that all worked out, no big deal. I'm going to jump in here with the OCM boys. Hey!
Hey.
Hi, everybody. What's going on? A lot to unpack in the first 38 laps of this shindig. Barrows with issues. Saw that. Juwan, Dreiling, trying to make that third line work. What do we do here in the last what, 2/3 of the race here.
Hopefully drive to the front and then stay up front. And then win the race.
All right.
Is what I'm
Jawal,
hoping.
thoughts?
Win.
All right. Barrows?
Just try to avoid dying.
There you go.
Got killed earlier.
Oh, yeah. No, we saw. It's already been reported to the authorities. Rickman?
Don't mess up, man.
You got
Just
it.
don't mess
Miniker,
up.
give it to me.
I gotta get through this field of idiots and then go from there. Yeah, that's about it. I got wrecked by a idiot who cleared himself on lap 16, so we're trying to rebound from that.
OCM, the C, obviously standing for sportsmanship. Boys, good luck for the rest of the way. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe for late.
I love you, mean it. Didn't even say it back. Unbelievable. We're back in the booth. Rick Sarah, what's up, buddy?
Howdy. How we doing? I was down there talking to Michael McElroy and gang.
Why?
They do have a pit strategy going here.
Don't care.
They have a strategy to go win this race.
Don't care. We're going no data here. No need. Pace car is going to make that subtle left-hand turn. And we're going to get them up out of the way here real quick like and in a hurry. Longyear, Wetmore, Jawal, Wilkerson, Heel, and Steele. Front 3 rows. We're going to get our butts back racing here in that backmarker.shop restart zone. Let's go! Little sportsman gamesmanship maybe there on the front row. Longyear, Wetmore together. I believe that is Freed. No, that's the Jawal on the outside, a little blinky blink there. It's like anyone who's in 6th is just blinking their ass off and for no reason.
Single filing out, kind of for the first time tonight. They're trying to get a run there on the outside lane. Not going to work so far. That inside line just going to sit here and ride. I don't think that outside line is going to have enough momentum to do anything with it. We'll see. Drew Jawad is an amazing pusher. He might be able to work something out here. Your pick to win, though. 3rd position, getting pushed by that 138 machine of Drew Jawad.
Yeah. Big pushes here by Jawad. I just spoke to the OCM boys, and they all had quotes, all positive. So that was encouraging, obviously. Heel now to the point. 173 machine Cup Series driver Matthew Heel being pushed by Cup Series driver Drew Jawad. 2 of the only Cup Series drivers. I see Mike back there weaving and bobbing. Sir, hold your line. Yeah. Longyear and Wetmore on the bottom. A little wiggle there from the 38 and the 173. The 60 Walker just behind them going, please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die.
Matthew Heel making quite the comeback after getting involved on an incident on pit road. He was hooked coming into his pit stall, sent all the way to the rear of the field. Now making a charge back up to the front as he leads this race. Getting pushed by that 138 machine of Drew Jawad. They have a lot of momentum up there. That inside line is not being as effective as it was as Drew Jawad disappears inside the bumper of Heel now. That's going to lose them a bunch of time. Jumping out to the outside lane. Sporadic move, that 08 of Wetmore now trying to get a huge push from Matthew Heel. Side by side for the race lead. Wilkerson pushing on the bottom. Heel pushing on the top. Longyear and Wetmore leading their respective lines. Brandon?
I was just waiting for you to take a breath. We're 3 wide back there for 24th. I don't know what's going on back there. That's weird. Again, like you saw, Jawad having some connection issues, maybe. Whoa! 38 getting shoved out of line there. I'm not sure if it was a connection issue. No idea.
Drew Jawad did have a lot of words about it over race chat. He is quite upset about it. He's claiming the 60 was all over his back bumper, trying to wreck the 138 machine. Drew is definitely very upset with that 60 machine of water.
You got to think about it. dude wasn't there sometimes. I don't know. You know what I mean? That was rough. As you see, some people actually having to dump off the throttle there in the middle of the pack. 43 laps ticked away now with 70 laps right here for the tribute for Mike Beekman. Next Up Affinity Racing Series 70, powered by backmarker.shop and all of our amazing sponsors. And also head on over to givebutter.com/race affinity and give to our charity this year, a race against blindness. We are 60+% to our goal. We have never gone a season without hitting our goal and or exceeding it before the playoffs start. So pressure's on, Cup Series and next up drivers. Let's use this community. If everyone pitched in $2 who's watching this right now, that'd make a huge impact right now. You can give anything or give a lot. Givebutter.com/race affinity for the Race Against Blindness Season 4 Race with Reason. Longyear, Wetmore, Wilkerson, third line, still trying to get it working there, back for like 19th. For Longyear, Wetmore, Wilkerson, Heel, Frady Walker, Husson, Sims, Dreiling and Steele. Husson, I believe, might have been involved in an earlier incident. Dreiling in the middle. Gotta see that.
Caution is out. It was quite far back there. I don't...
Oh my god. I think I found it. What? Dude. Why won't it let me go to his car?
Because the car was not rendered at the moment of the caution. The reports I am getting from the drivers on the radio, it sounds like the 95 did cut across the 83 machine's nose. Or maybe he hooked him in the rear end.
Alright. Stop. Who's the 11? Who is that?
That would be Goodwin there in the 11
okay,
machine.
Here we go.
It is indeed what James Goodwin did say over race chat, that a 95 definitely came down the track. Michael McElroy, huge damage for that 83 machine. Not very good for him. They had a strategy to try and go out here and win this race. Now it's looking like they might not be able to do it. You need cars, you need the numbers to win here at Talladega. And unfortunately for that CMS crew team, they do not have those numbers they need to go out here and try and pull off a victory. But hey, you never know. It's Talladega. Anything can happen. They can all wreck on the final lap, and somehow one of them can sneak out a win. You never know. We'll see. Brandon?
Oh boy, I'm here. It is rough sledding right now. 25 to go for the race against this race, and how long it takes, 900. I'm Brandon, that's Josh. Backmarker.shop, use the promo code Affinity10. Save 10% off items that are already on sale. Gear up for fall right now. New hoodies, beanies, shirts, cups, hats. You want it, you got it. Super Saturday merch also. There's some new stuff. Head on over right now, backmarker.shop. If you are a content creator or a streamer, or you race, and you want to be an ambassador, we are accepting ambassadors right now over at backmarker.shop. Do it right now. Free, and you can earn money just by promoting the brand and being yourself. Hashtag get better. Unbelievable amount of you. If you haven't already, hit that follow button. I really appreciate it. Come on in. The water is fine. Remember, Wednesdays, next up. Mondays, Cup Series. Saturdays, Super Saturdays. 10-9 Central. When you haven't given me an ambassador code yet. I'm certain that you can either check your email or you haven't applied. Again, the hashtag is get better. So do it. Stoner Schmidt, that's my fault. Michael, 100%. Too bad Mike's going to take the damn at fault because he's an idiot. 24 to go. Sorry, I'm kidding. He knows I'm serious. I'm the one who made the cool Affinity Racing video in Discord. Yes, you are. Aiden, I saw that. That was pretty rad, dude. Super cool. If you haven't already, joined the Discord. A lot of fun conversations being had. Not after the races, typically, but, you know, throughout the week. No, thank you. You did that of your own accord. Which I thought was pretty damn rad, sir. We're looking at 4 Chevys and the rest are Yodas in the top 10 right now. Wetmore, Steele, Heel, Longyear, Wilkerson, and Frady. Dreiling, Husson, Haas, and Walker. Current furthest back marker. Who is it? Who's it going to be? Josh?
I'll try and get back to you on that. Give me a second.
Who's out? Who's the back marker of them all?
On the lead lap, the farthest back marker will be Ryan Mineker.
Involved
behind that, 45 laps down, it would be Jaron Valley there for the 16 machine.
Okay. Okie dokie. My computer is legitimately losing its damn mind right now.
There's a lot of cars out here.
Yeah, but not really, dude. This computer can handle all this crap. It ain't that. It ain't that, though. Welcome back from an ad break. Good to see you. You can avoid that crap by heading on over to backmarker.shop. Just kidding. Backmarker.shop restart zone. We about to hit it. Hit that green flag. Green flag in the air. Josh, take it away.
That outside line got a huge jump there on the restart. They had a lot of help. The 22 of Steel got a huge push by the 44 Longyear there on the restart. They got going very well. I was actually quite surprised with the big jump they got on the restart. It's usually leader's advantage coming into the restart zone. They get to control when they go, but the 22 and the 44 timed it perfectly to go out here and take the lead. But there on that bottom side, that 51 machine, or the 08 of Wetmore, is going to try and fight back the 173. Your pick to win. Heel pushing strong there on the bottom as they get the run, as they round turns 3 and 4. Coming back to the front straightaway, Brandon.
Yeah, you don't have to say my name. I'm here. 23 laps to go, coming to 22. Lots of moving and shuffling right now. John Steele in that adult shop 22 machine, trying to pound his way to the front. Jesus Christ.
A huge jump to Longyear.
Big old move. Had to do it, though.
He's now down there with the 08 of Wetmore, getting a huge push as they come off of turn 2. Steele trying to fight back there on the high side, getting a huge push from Wilkerson, the ultimate pusher of the night for that 43 machine, also getting shoved by the 83 of Dreiling, one of our Super Saturday drivers there. The 183 machine of Dylan Dreiling has won many Super Saturday races. He's coming into the ARS Next Up series tonight, trying to pull off another victory for himself and that OCM team. That outside line, that top three, they're working well together, have a lot of momentum. Wilkerson trying to jump up to the outside lane with help from Dryling as they're 3 wide for the race lead.
I'm also parenting right now. 21
Back
to go.
up front, side by side now, starting to get a little bit more organized. Top lane starting to form a little bit. Not going to be enough. Will Haas leading that outside line. We'll see if Dryling maybe wants to jump up out there. We've seen him control that outside lane all day long. I'm interested to see if he'll get back up there. Drew Jawa, though, one of his buddies, one of his teammates, they've been working well together, but Drew Jawa got shuffled out there early, dropped to the back like a rock here at Talladega. A thing that happens usually, if you get shuffled out of line, you just drop backwards. You kind of can't help it. All you need is the draft, and you'll be fine. But if you do not have that, you'll drop back. It's in desperate supply, or desperate need, I suppose.
Wilkerson with the move there. Shoots to the bottom in front of the 44 of Longyear. The 83 now all over the back bumper. The 173. Still pushing, shuffling, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Everyone moving around. Painted rims. Ugh, God.
We have one more pit stop to go here at Talladega. Dylan Dryling jumps up to the high side, maybe trying to drop back to try and pick up his teammate. It looks like he is. I see Drew Jawa in that pack. I'm not sure who else is back there. I believe I see Ryan Philbrook in the 06 machine. He is not on that team. Dylan Dryling and the
Jawa.
38 of Juwa are going to try and get connected here. They don't really have a lane to work for it. Up front, Wilkerson leading, finally getting a chance to cool off that 43 machine. He's been pushing all night long. Now finally get to see some clean air, clear view up front as they get overtaken by that middle lane.
Let's go 99 in the chat. Well, let's go. Wilkerson now, or the Longyear, I'm sorry, excuse me, to the middle. 51 to the middle. Here comes, I believe that's Wilkerson on the bottom. Why is it in this camera? You know. 43 Wilkerson. Yeah, there he is on the bottom. And no, that's not going to work.
Here's the big one. We've been waiting
There
for
it
it.
is. There it is.
Involved. Dryling,
Everybody.
Whitmore,
Everybody. Heel. Scare the 28 car. Every damn buddy. Oh boy. Let's start with where let's go where it started here.
And it strikes. The big one.
The big one has arrived at Talladega. My gosh.
It wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when.
Yeah, and there
it was. It took them a very long time, but they finally...
Who's the view I need here? That's what I need to find.
All of it. Whoever.
No, who was in
all
the
of
front?
them was involved. Dryling was up there. Wilkerson was up there. I believe Wetmore was the main catalyst of it. Yeah, Wetmore does have some right front damage. Correction, that'd be the left front, I believe. Haas has some damage. Ethan Walker, one of our new members here.
Oh boy. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can... Oh boy. Where in the hell are they?
Oh.
Yeah, that's just a bad view here. I want to, Where in the world are they? I can't find half the people that are just involved there.
I believe it was a Wetmore that was...
Okay, yeah, we're gonna go all the way back here. You can bring it on back, sister. And we're gonna bring it to the stripe here. Wetmore gets just Carlo. Now 4 wide and just, I mean, absolute carnage. Unbelievable. boy. Go back and see here. The hell's Barrows at? Matthew Heel gets turned, facing the wrong damn direction. 38 of Jawa. Just everyone flying through there. There is a brake pedal in these trucks. Just a sincere heads up. There it was. Pit road's busy. Lots of beating, banging, sheet metal getting moved around. Holy sheet. Marino, Dolly, Dryling, your top three currently. Can you do 27's cockpit view? Nope. My ticker is losing its mind right now. Because I don't know if you know this, but I just had 49 out of 49 cars wreck in turn one. So it's losing its mind right now. We're just going to keep everything as kosher as we can. We're just going to coast to the front or to the end of this race together. That was a Wyatt Garrett level ARCA brake from the 45. That was a mess. Roadhouse Tolly, yeah. Very much so, sir.
The field has been shaken up quite a lot since the beginning of this race.
I appreciate you guys lightening up the load on my my rendering. I appreciate that. That's real sweet of y'all. 16 to go, man. The tribute for Mike Beekman 70 here with the Affinity Racing Next Step series. I'm Brandon. That's Josh. Been joined by several drivers tonight, and right now we look around and kind of figure out who's left. We're gonna bring in Wetmore here, if I can. Hold on a second. I might be able to. There he goes. Joined by Tom Wetmore. Yeah, I know. Right in the middle of a conversation. This is usually my favorite time to bring y'all up. Wetmore, can you talk me through what happened there, bud?
I'd love to tell you. It looks like the car behind me decided to go 3 wide when we weren't going to be going 3 wide, and all of a sudden we were 9 wide, crashed. So we just got ourselves some damage fixed here in the old Flamingo Chevrolet Silverado and coming off pit road. So see if we can't drive our way back up to the front.
Brother, let's go, man. We got 15 to go. We're going to be 14 to go at green. This may be the last stop, right? You know what I mean? It might be, should be, essentially.
Hey, we got all the damage fixed. We got a dream. We got hope. We got the boys around the Steel Attorneys of Law protecting this rig. I don't see what could possibly go wrong. Let's go out there and get us one.
Brother, I want your promo guy and your enthusiasm. Tom Wetmore, we're going to leave you be. We'll talk to you soon. Maybe in Victory Lane.
I hope so, buddy. Talk to you soon. Yes,
sir. Tom Wetmore damaged as well as everybody in that wreck. 6th caution of the night here. Beat that Cup Series. Monday night, 8:30, 7:30 Central, right here at raceaffinity.com, twitch.tv/raceaffinity. I'm Brandon. Josh, we're coming to 14 to go. What are we doing, man?
What we're doing is I'm looking at Tom Wetmore. This car looks brand new.
We just talked to him.
That crew got that thing fixed up very well. He could very well be in contention for this win. But looking back up front, they're going to be very close on fuel here, especially for the leaders. They probably can go 14 laps if you're leading every single one of these laps. Remember, you're full throttle if you're the leader, getting pushed from behind. Throughout the field, you can lift a little bit more, but if you are the leader, it's full throttle all the way around, and it could be very close on fuel as we're coming to 14 to go.
That's a mouthful, buddy. Good ones up in the top 5 here. Haas, Frady, Yates. Frady's back up there. There you go. French in 26. Heel, Longyear back there now in 27th or 28th. Dolly and Marino bringing us back to the backmarker.shop restart zone. Green flag back in the air, hopefully, for the last time. Let's see if we can keep things copacetic here. Should be good to go on fuel the rest of the way. As the 83 all over the back bumper, dryling, pushing, shoving, Bottom lane trying to form. If we can get to maybe this camera right here. Ooh, I like it. Big shot to the back bumper of the 83. And there you go.
83,
Yeah,
Wow.
Dolly, and I believe that's Hauk on the top side, able to kind of push their way a little forward. But as we've seen, that top line just hasn't been the dominant line tonight. The Ada Marino trying to side suck him back down. Nothing to it. The 83, maybe. Yep, he's going back down. Dolly kind of made his mind up for him by just nosing him right there on the outside. Big shot from the 8 to the 83. 13 to go. We are rounding our way around with the worst camera angle in the world. There you go. It was under the damn blimp.
Tell you what, Jonathan Dolly is very familiar with Victory Lane.
I don't want to
here at
hear it.
Talladega.
I knew you were going to say something about it. That man paid me an inordinate amount of money to get him a win here at Talladega. As, oh boy, Hauk is sitting on that back right quarter panel of Jonathan Dolly. Almost wrecked him. Damn near killed him. We'll be here for a little bit. Coming to the stripe here. 12 to go.
Season 1 Affinity Cup winner Jonathan Dolly leading the way right now to the outside lane. He has that red, white, and blue machine of Hauk.
That's
your
right.
Second in points.
That red, white, and blue machine. Say it loud and proud, Josh. You and your...
He's been quiet all night.
I'm telling you, the 76 with a little bit of contact.
What do you mean a little? There's contact throughout the whole field. Everybody's pushing and shoving, trying to get every position they can as the laps wind down here at Talladega.
A new drinking game, maybe next year. Every time you say outside, you gotta take a shot. Not you. You can't, but you know.
I can next year.
Hey, not here in the great old United States of America there, partner.
There, Hulk on the outside. He's second in points. Frady got wrecked out.
Oh, there we go. Oh my God.
I blame Mike. It was Mike.
Oh. Oh my goodness. What in the absolute... Oh. In bowling, they would call this a ham bone. .37 able to keep it off the wall. The 51 able to spare any damage there. Tires kaput. Oh boy. Huh. Here's something I never thought I'd say. Jonathan Dolly, P1.
What do you mean you never thought you'd say? You helped him get one before.
I'm joking, but you know what? This room needs a little bit of something. Ah ha ha! Cade McClinney has joined the booth.
Well, what's up?
What the hell are you doing?
Coming to hang out. Matt texted me. Just got home from work, so I said I'm gonna jump home.
Brother, 10 to go here. 7th caution of the evening. We got fuel. Should not be an issue. Have you been able to catch any of what's happened? I'll tell you, lots of cars were facing the other direction there momentarily earlier.
I didn't see nothing. I just joined.
I'm telling you right now, we had the big one about 7 laps ago, damn near the whole field.
Wasn't the big one, it was the huge one.
Oh, it was massive. And then we just had a little incidente coming through the trial. But now we're coming down to 10 to go. Jonathan Dolly leading. Hauk, Dreiling, Goodwin. Guys who were running up front earlier, Wetmore, Wilkerson, Matthew Heel. Forgive me if I'm forgetting people. Dylan, appreciate the subscription. Thank you, sir. Come on in, the water is fine. Or what does Mike say? Oh, welcome to the pit crew. Ugh. Speaking of him, let's check the back for Mike McElroy. Multiple backmarker.shop award winner. Currently P27 position. I hate. Listen, I can't stand when he says that. He says in the P27 position. Take a shot every time he says that on a Monday stream. I mean it. A lot of fun. What are you looking forward to on Monday there with Talladega, bud?
Surviving, hopefully, because I might be all right at a lot of different tracks, but the super speedways is where my luck falls apart. I've run so many different races trying to just be up front and survive. I've tried running at the back. I've been middle of the pack. No matter where I'm at, I always get caught up in it. So
Safest place to be
like
at a super speedway is in the trailer or back of the shop.
yeah, I mean starting on pit road might not be the worst bet. So
There you
I don't
go.
know, to be honest. Hopefully the guys at TTSL can kind of help me out. We can survive and get there because I think a lot of us are kind of fighting on the bubble. So I'm gonna try to help Dylan and Alex make sure that they're able to get in. But I just got to kind of stay safe and hopefully make it and be there.
You're pointing in the right direction at the end, and you still got 4 tires, so you'll be all right.
Yeah, just let me cross the start-finish line, not upside down or backwards and in the pack.
Hey,
That's
I'll
all.
tell you, yeah, or if you are, let it be on the last lap coming to that checker to cross that stripe.
I mean, I'll finish upside down on fire, Clint Boyer style.
I don't give a damn which direction I'm facing as long as I'm finishing
As I'm winning.
P1.
Hell yeah.
Cade McClinney joining us in the booth. I'm Brandon. Josh is muted for some reason, probably eating the rest of his Lunchable. I'm not sure. But yeah, new drinking game. Every time he says outside, take a drink. And then play the Star Spangled Banner. Been a long day, long stream. Tribute for Mike Beekman, 70, Affinity Racing Next Up Series action. McElroy, you see there leaving the pits. Followed by, I believe that was Drew Joanne. Take a gander at these car manufacturers here. Couple Chevys, got 4 Chevys, 5 Yodas, and a 1 Ford.
Ford is not looking good at the moment.
James
Goodwin.
Goodwin, all alone. So Ronery, right now in P3. No, P4. I lied. He is P3.
So who's been most of the people that are running up front? Who's quick? Who's...
They're all in the back now, or they're dead. So don't worry about it.
It's Giga.
It's almost like watching a decent. It's a movie you don't have to watch the series. You know what I mean? It's like you have.
Yep, makes sense.
You didn't have to see anything other than, Now we're here.
All right.
We have gotten here. Pace car, lights out, bringing them back down the backstretch here. From the Department of Redundancy Department. Zach's scared back there. What's that?
I said, I'll be glad to help you broadcast. I'm excited for this finish.
Come
I got
on.
home at the perfect time. Less than 10 to go at Dega.
Oh, brother. And especially after the big one, where now fuel is not the issue. Now it's just go get them.
They're going to be on it. I know Freddie said he had a little bit of 13 laps left fuel when they were coming about 10 to go. So,
oh, yeah.
This has definitely helped him save a little bit. Green-white checkers. A few green-white checkers could make it interesting, and a lot of people could run out. So this is going to be fun.
I'm hoping they'll just be able to kind of cruise around here, maybe half throttle, high five at the end. Everyone gets the juice boxes. Just kidding. Everyone dies. 8 laps to go. Coming to 7. Backmarker.shop restart zone. Brandon, Josh, Cade McClinney in the booth. We're going to bring him back around to a green flag and get this damn thing over with. Hopefully, without everyone in the infield care center. Green flag. Let go. 74 off to a decent start. They rolling, huh?
Yeah, top 5 looks like they're going to get single file pretty quickly.
Maybe.
Looks
I
like
don't think
John,
so.
Is he going to get clear?
Marino heads down. Right. Goodwin stays to the top side. Heading out with Hauk. We've seen both lines stay pretty similar. One will get the advantage. Die out. Steele coming back to the top side. In that 22 machine.
No, the 4. He's going to take it 3. That's Will Haas on the outside. He's going to be the first one to commit to that 3rd lane. Does anybody go with him? Oh, yeah. There's people going with him now. It's going to be 3 wide into turn 3.
Oh, hell yeah, it is. Take the spotter cam here. Boom. There it is.
Oh, yeah. That's the pack.
And we're
Now
gonna.
we could see as these laps wind down, we could see a 2011 Cup wreck into 3 coming to the finish. So
Oh yeah.
as big as they are, if anybody moves,
It's
maybe Dolly gets turned something up front. This could be big.
saw Haas in that form machine on the top side, peaking, maybe looking on the top side of the 22 and look 4 wide for 9th. Whatever.
Or just 3 wide everywhere. So it looks like the middle lane though has been pretty good. I think Brian in that or James in that one Ford is done pretty good. Here comes the top lane though. They're gonna leave. Matt's gonna be the first one in the middle. Outside
Oh,
little
big
door
bump,
of the
Frady,
Ford,
done. There they go.
sideways back in front of the field.
Dying. Everyone dying.
Matt didn't save it. He did. Never mind. He's
Oh,
upside down.
McElroy up into the air. Everybody died.
Well, I did call it into
Oh
3.
boy.
Seems to be the biggest one every time. It's always into 3.
See here. See if I can't get in here. Goodwin got wrecked from the 40 into the 4. Collect the 173 into the 43. Into the 54, the 4. There's the 50. And then at one point, Mike was in the air. That was pretty rad.
Yeah, it looked like I think it was a kind of late decision there by John. He considered going down in front of Matt and jumping down, but then just at the last moment kind of didn't. And then Will tried to follow him, came down, and just kind of doored Matt. And then all hell broke loose, and it was all done.
I want to see that again. We're going back to who was in the air here.
I don't remember.
Goodwin.
Somebody
it
was.
It was
getting their own.
Goodwin. We're gonna take a look here and see if we can't get. Oh yeah. Oh nope, that's Matthew Heel. Sweet mother of God. Okay.
McElroy went in the air too.
Yeah, of course he did. Unreal.
He was way in the air.
And this happens right here. Frady comes back down. Terrible camera angle, and then. Oh.
That I think would hurt your back. So hopefully McElroy is all right.
Yeah, I can hear him. Oh, my back! My back! I need a bacchiotomy.
Like Almirola.
Oh, there you go. You get it, Kansas. You get it. You know, you got the reference. We're nerds. We get dumb.
Listening to radioactive.
Radioactive reference. Exactly. It's like radioactive videos and soldiers surprising their families. You know, that's what we get a good cry out of those. We are going, I think, to.
It's gonna be green white checkered.
Green white checkered numero uno. We have 3 green white checkers here in the Next Step series, and that last one is the point of no return. No flags other than a green flag, a white flag, and a checkered flag.
There could be one car as we take the white flag, and they're gonna finish. That one car's just got to make it around.
Don't give a damn.
What is your kind of strategy normally, Brandon, when you run these races at super speedways? What do you kind of like? What lane do you like being in more?
Bottom.
If you want to interview Matt, by the way, he also said he's in chat because you guys were making fun of him because he's never in chat.
Oh, yeah. Frady!
How goes it?
Hey, buddy. Been a rough night so far. You faced every direction.
Yeah.
That a compass could possibly face. And we
down.
Hell yeah, you're gyroscoped.
No, I don't want to go upside down.
We're gonna make sure our pitch and gyroscope camera are set up, and we're gonna ride on board with the number 40. Frady, it's been eventful, but it is Talladega, brother. I mean, really not a whole lot you can do except hold on, close your eyes, and pray that you don't get right reared. There it is. Look at that paint scheme. Look at that. Your name's bigger than the damn 76 on the hood.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Shit, pace car.
Shout out to Facebook and Instagram though. All that Zuckerberg money. Look at all that ad money.
For you, Matt. Who made that?
Oh, that'd be the good old Cale McClenny.
Cale McClenny doing the Lord's work. Making some slick paint schemes.
Hey, I got a quick question while I got you guys here.
Brother, wait, we got you here.
Oh yeah, that too.
Go ahead.
Are you guys able to tell me how bad my truck is right now?
Yeah, brother.
Right
Let's take a
rear.
look. Hold on.
Right rear's a little dinged. Left, your hood's a little buffet, but other than that, your left side looks good.
This will give your right. Yeah, your right wheel. Your right front wheel looks a little.
You look like it's better than a Martinsville race, so I'll give you that.
Yeah, it looks.
Wondering if I should even go back in to do more damage repair.
Nope, you're good. For a green white checkered, it
Oh
don't matter.
hell, dude.
You're
Are your seatbelts tight and your steering wheel attached?
I'm just gonna send it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just about to say.
What was the famous last words of that one guy? I'm just gonna hold the pedal down until I see Jesus or the checker.
Yeah, I'm gonna see the checker flag or Jesus. You know what? You might be able to see both. I've seen how these races finish up.
Yeah,
Frady, get your butt out there and get stuff done, sir.
Hey, pull Kyle Busch right here. Just lie back a little bit, and you'll be leading by turn 1.
Not happening.
All right, fine. I was gonna get
Oh,
really excited, but I guess not.
Hey, as long as I get black clear, I'll do it. But
Frady, you win. I'll bring you back in the booth. We'll talk soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Kale and Brandon in the booth. Josh bailed on me. I think his Nuggets got there. I'm not sure.
Kale.
Cape.
Up a lot.
No, I'm reading things too fast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm reading things too fast. I have a severe drinking problem, Cape. I'm just joking. I don't drink. I'm also a drunk. 3 to go.
That would make broadcasting a lot.
Green white chip, brother. That's Super Saturdays. That's not this series. Here we got to keep it, regulatory. I can't say bad words. Mike yells at me.
White checkered to finish her off here at Dega.
Backmarker.shop restart zone quickly approaching. How can Dolly gonna bring that field back around? They check up because why not? Makes for a way better restart.
That could be interesting to see how this works. If Dolly gets a good restart, the top lane's pretty organized and the bottom isn't. So down the back stretch, it's going to stack up Dolly as Drawling gets to his back bumper.
Dryling is all over the 74, and I don't think he feels too comfortable. Dryling looking to shoot the gap there between Steele and the 74. Can't do it. Tried to, though. I saw him do. I was looking.
He was looking at it. I'm on 4 Chase right behind him. He was thinking about it. If that hole opens up, I think he's going to be the first one to make the move.
First one to do it. Absolutely.
You can get 2 trucks to work on the outside, but I don't think right now it's working. So it's going to be up to Dolly and Dylan. Who's going to be the one to stab the other in the back, I think. Here comes the top, though. They got a few cars up there now. Now it's going to start rolling. I
think the thing that's going to kill that top line is the third line.
Yep, but I don't think the third line's going to work now. I think it's just going to be these front 3. These front 6 are going to be the ones that are going to make it happen.
Zach Scare is sitting there peeking there. And Pietro, there we go.
Big one at the front of the field. Who's going to survive it?
Everybody.
Nobody. McElroy.
Oh, Jesus.
Everybody's dead.
No, yeah, everyone
go
died.
back to the front, Kevin Ritchie. Logan's going to go underneath him.
Sims is ahead. Ritchie, 74.
Logan goes underneath
What are you doing?
It's all up to Ritchie now. Where does he go?
Wilson, Ritchie, Case.
Big block.
Blocked.
Into the wall.
76. Hadouken.
Underneath the apron. Coming to the stripe. Who's it going to be? Zach and Logan to the line. Logan's going to get it.
Logan Wilson wins it here at Talladega. What a finish. Insanity ensued. My timing tower was losing its mind. I couldn't get back to the front. Oh, man. Unbelievable finish in the Among Us 76 machine. Logan M. Wilson comes in.
He made a move down the backstretch that I didn't think was going to work. If you want to go back to it.
Oh, we're getting there.
And Matt just texted he finished 7th.
Attaboy. All right.
So Logan.
We're out of 2. Oh, this is 3. Jumps up in front of the 51. Clears the 6. No problem.
Kevin faked low, went high,
Whack!
late block across the
Slap!
front bumper.
Tail slapped him. Nothing for the 66. No help whatsoever. Able to take the dub here tonight. Unbelievable.
Well,
Let's bring him on in here and talk about
I'm
it,
gonna
huh?
let you do your interview. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna jump off. I gotta go to the gym, so I will let you do your interview. It was
Okay.
fun. Thank you for having me at the end.
Don't forget to stretch and hydrate, bro. We'll talk soon.
Will do. See ya.
Get out of here.
See ya, guys.
Later, buddy. Race winner Logan M. Wilson.
Hello.
Let's go.
Awesome.
That was awesome. What a move there. We just saw on the replay. We can go back and take a gander here.
That was an insane last couple of laps.
Yeah, that restart got messy there. You got the you're able to avoid. I mean, look at where you're at. Look at where you're at.
I restarted 18th then.
Exactly, you're in 18th place. There you are on the top side. Brandon French wiggling and wobbling around there. And then everyone starts wrecking. Let's just follow along here. Big Shot got sideways. Used Michael McElroy because 8 tires are better than 4. Able to use that momentum. Still carrying it past the 51. And then Sims was kind of a sitting duck at this point because now with 3 cars behind them.
Yeah.
It really wasn't.
3 cars going.
And then you just able to be clear there. Have the run. And then you tail slap this fool. Kayow, whack. That was awesome.
Yeah.
But
I don't know what the series ruling on yellow line was in the tri-oval. I just saw the 66 drop down below, so I dropped down to block that.
You cannot advance your position under the yellow line, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
So that would have been a whole dipsy do as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, Logan, great finish, good win. I'm gonna give you the floor and see give me some shout outs. What you got for us, buddy?
I would say thanks for PAL Player Advanced Racing League for notifying me of this race. I enjoy super speedways. I did not know of this race coming up, and they notified me that this was happening tonight, and thought, hey, why not? We all could come here. I did a NASCAR college race yesterday. I was leading the last lap, and then got wrecked on the final lap, and ended up 11th, the lap down on my hood.
There you go. Well, not today, baby. P1 race winner. Next up, winner Logan Wilson. Congratulations, bud. We will talk soon, and we'll see what happens next week, right?
Yep.
Iowa, homie. You ready for that?
Where's it at?
Iowa.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. I don't have a lot of tracks.
Well,
and Iowa's one of many tracks.
Get a team that'll pay for it. I guarantee you it'll work out.
Yeah, look at that.
Do it to it, Logan. Congrats, bud. We'll talk soon.
Thanks.
Later, homie. Awesome. Let's talk to Zach Case. P2 Zach Case. What a race, dude.
Wow. I'm going to be honest, guys. Coming to the white flag, I had no idea that was the race for the win once we got through the wreck. But hey, that's strategy right there. Just put the foot in it.
Checkers or Jesus, brother. I mean, that was kind of an insane finish. I mean, what a race there. Stayed pretty clean and quiet for most of the race, Zach, and was able to kind of come away with a P2. Give me some shout outs, brother.
Well, hey, we got a special sponsor on the car, the Rhubarb stand for Rhubarb Racing. So, guys selling rhubarb on the side of the road up in Western New York, stop by, grab some. But hey, shout out to the guys and shout out to TPR. This is my first top 5, first year racing in this, and I love this series. So really appreciate it. I'm sorry about earlier. I think it was Charlotte. You tried to interview me, and that's my bad there.
No, it's cool. I still haven't forgiven you, and we'll talk off stream about it. I'm just kidding. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just kidding. But big finish tonight for TPR. Zach Case, P2 brother. Iowa next week. You looking forward to that?
Yeah, I love Iowa. Back in my early days, iRacing was always fun in Xfinity. So we'll see how we do next week. P5 right now in points heading into tonight, so we'll see where we land, and very excited to see what the rest of the season brings for the TPR team.
Comfy, dude. Zach Case, P2. Appreciate you, but we'll talk soon.
Yep, see you, man.
Later, homie. Jaheim Cardi.
Oh, hello.
Yo, P3 finish.
Yeah.
Let's go. let's talk about it real quick. Talk me through that last bit of the race there.
Honestly, this one's gonna be a tricky one. So the first start of the race, I'm thinking I can't do it because of the whole blinking. And
Oh yeah.
sorry, I had to turn my mic up. But
There you go.
I couldn't think I could do it because of the whole blinking situation I had. And then no thanks to Matthew Heel, told me to go put my fan in my computer, and that gave me a leg up. That stopped the problem. So
There you go.
Really special thanks to him.
And able to finish P3 tonight.
Yeah, I honestly can't believe it. My heart is still pumping. I can feel it pounding out of my chest.
Well, that's some good momentum moving forward to a track next week like Iowa. Give me your thoughts on that as we look forward to it heading into the playoffs for Next Step.
I don't have Iowa, but I'm gonna get it.
It's a fun track. 125 laps at night. It should be a pretty good turnout.
Alrighty.
And I'm broadcasting the damn thing, so come on, baby. Come on.
Oh, God. I can't breathe.
No. You take it easy. You take care of yourself. Give me some shout-outs before I let you go get on the defibrillators.
I want to thank my girlfriend for watching me till the end and supporting me till the end. I want to thank Matthew Hill for fixing my computer problem mid-race. He's a legend. And a special thanks for Pal Racing League for never giving up on me and keep coaching me and teaching me how to drive an oval properly.
God tier, Matt Heel. Absolutely, dude. We'll talk soon. Jaheim Cardi, P3 finished tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Have a great night. Big time insanity. My race, you hush your mouth. You're on the broadcast now, and I got a bone to pick with you, buddy. I picked you to win, Matthew Heel.
Hey man, I tried. It was either a win or a catch fence, and we found the catch fence.
Bro, you found altitude. You had to get clearance, ground clearance for an ILS departure for the height that you got tonight, my friend.
Yeah, I think we had height on the car, but I think we should have had SpaceX on the car. I know they have a base that's close to the racetrack, and I think whatever they did, they put the rocket ship motor in, because we were fast, but we also flew into the catch fence. So there was something going on here. I might have to talk to my mechanics, on the way out. But we had a lot of fun. I invited a whole bunch of my friends here, so I think we had like 8 or 9 cars. Congrats to the 76 series, one of our guys, for winning. Needs to bring a little more energy to the broadcast booth, but man, we were all talking, having so much of a fun time. He was out of breath at the end of his race, or at the end of the race, just because it was so nerve-wracking coming to line. But it's a lot of fun. This is my first race back in the Next Step series. I've seen that it's at Talladega. I've been meaning to run a few weeks prior. However, this just scheduling hasn't really worked out with my IRL NASCAR schedule. But I love super speedway races. I love having my friends around. We just had a lot of fun, and I think most of them are going to come back for Iowa next week.
Dude, Iowa's going to be a blast. I can't wait. It is one of the few tracks that size that you can have a lot of really fun racing, and it's going to be in the Xfinity car as well. So that's going to be 125 laps of nonsense. Matt, give me some shout-outs real quick. I know you got some.
Oh man, I gotta thank all my buddies from the other series that we had that all came over tonight. It was a lot of fun. I'm used to racing by myself in a super speedway race, so it's usually the mentality of you're not going to work with me, we'll go to the back together. So it was definitely interesting working with all my guys here and just having a lot of fun. So I got to give them a shout out.
Gotta give a shout out to the broadcast booth. I mean, you guys, I appreciate you guys doing this broadcast. You guys put a great lead together, great charity. Go, donate. If you can, it's a great league. Both the Next Step series and the Next Gen series. I actually didn't have anything prepared since I didn't think I was getting a full
Nope,
day.
you don't have
but,
to. Me neither, dude. I don't read
I gotta
nothing.
but thank everybody for putting this on, and all my family, friends watching, and my sponsor who wasn't on the car tonight, Jeff Collin. Maybe he's a big supporter of my iRacing career, and had a lot of fun. And maybe I'll come back next week and have some more.
Come on back, Matthew Heel. We will talk soon. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you.
Later, man. It is I'm all alone. It is just me right now. Josh is not in here, so we're going to talk through Wilson, Case, Cardi, Richie, Sims, top 5, Joie, Frady, Yates, and Scare. Barrows in the top 10 after a wreck earlier. Scare with a top 10. Awesome, buddy. Frady able to figure out a P7. McElroy, Heel. I don't know how you guys were able to do that. I really not. And I'm just going to go ahead and let you peek through the rest of the field here. French in 23rd, Wetmore 22nd, Anthony Young 21st, Miniker in 25th. And then laps down, Hauk, Wingard. And you see the remaining members of the field. Oh, that was quite the race, exactly kind of how I thought it was going to be. Insane. But that's something that we look forward to every dang week. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the chat. Appreciate you if you are hanging out for the raid. That's what we are about to go do. Channel points for Super Saturdays. Saturdays 10-9 Central. Mondays Cup Series action. 8:30, 7:30 Central. Right here on twitch.tv/Race Affinity. I am trying to find somebody to raid real quick. And then we're going to get on out of here. I think I found him. 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 We're gonna find out. Guys, it's been a lot of fun. I appreciate everything. Backmarker.shop right now. Affinity 10 is the code. Save 10%. Buy yourselves a hat. Next Step hats. Affinity Cup hats. Super Saturday hats. Battlegrounds hats. Affinity Racing hats. Whatever the hell you want. They got some fun stuff too. I'm Brandon. This is Affinity Racing. Have a great night. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.